Hello guys, welcome back to outfit7 News. And I'm sorry guys, we updated an app from different letters, so you can see on the TV, on the screen. And anyways guys, like yesterday, it was going to be a great news for today.
Yeah, I got to agree with Tom. It was going to be a great day, because it was going to be a nice day from this news.
Anyways guys, we forgot to date, So yesterday was the 21st of April, and today is on the 22nd of April, 2026. And by the way, you saw the beginning as again orchestra like yesterday.
Yep, you got to listen with it. So anyways, here are headlines for today.
Next Entertainment has been stuck in Johannesburg for so many years making more movies for DVDs and Blu-rays.
SuperSport has been standing with DSTV for years, after having an escape room experience to shut SuperSport to DSTV to a different streaming company.
Finally, PlayStation 6 has revealed for 2027 to a new console.
Unlike yesterday, and here is the first ever 2026 coming up with sports, is Burnley vs Manchester City is playing at 9 PM.
And also, stay tuned for the weather with Ginger as well, so don't forget that.
Welcome back to outfit7 News after that begins, after that theme song. So anyway, that's on BBC by the way. As I was saying, let's start with the news.
The first top story news is that Next Entertainment has been standing there for so many years in Johannesburg for making more DVDs and Blu-rays for movies and shows produced by other countries of the studio.
Next Entertainment has been built by Johannesburg in 2005. The first thing they did was other countries, starting with Here Entertainment, the children's company, and Troyan in 2002 as well. Let's start with that first one, Video Vision.
For Next Entertainment, for Here Entertainment and Troyan or the other studios in the UK, because they are a children's company, they started in for 2005, they acted as a gatekeeper for DVDs.
The reason why they act as a gatekeeper because Next Entertainment acts as a local partner for their major studios, because they carry on movie studios for 20th Century Fox, MGM, known as Metro Goldwyn Mayer, and Universal Pictures.
But the good thing is that in 2009, when it was still Next Video at that time, they rebranded to Next Entertainment in 2009. Then in 2008, they made a deal with Next Video to keep with the name and instead they changed.
And then, Next Entertainment made their major billion rands, because in 2010 or 2012, they started getting billions of rands from Next Entertainment to be in the South African market for DVDs and Blu-rays to start with it.
Then, Next Entertainment still made the DVDs in 2018 before the COVID was 2020 or 2019, because due to DVDs to still be making it more realistic to watch movies, just not watching streaming.
And finally, Next Entertainment almost shrank in 2020 because they still make DVDs in South African market. They like it. They like what silent Next Entertainment logo along with their main menus look like to look what's new.
Okay, so here's the next news. I know Next Entertainment still makes DVDs and Blu-rays. It's just the South African market shrinking or just their office. Anyways, here's the next news. The escape room experience of SuperSport from DSTV might be sharing to a different company.
Now, SuperSport was standing for DSTV for years because they're showing ads only for one escape room experience. I don't know why they're making a new name or just a new company for this streaming server.
SuperSport was the best sports in South Africa at the channel, only for DSTV, not for OpenView. They show Premier League, NBA, and much more, even the World Cup that's upcoming this year.
Because SuperSport started DSTV in 1996, before the SABC came to the local streaming partner for DSTV and OpenView, they started it to make it keep it forever.
Then SuperSport became a billions of rand of sport they're liking it, because in 2010 or 2009, they made a SuperSport to make $1 billion for their channels to start to keep it for it.
But then SuperSport says that AOL might still keep it forever with DSTV as 2026 is now, but they keep it for very long years until 2019 they changed the channel brand name.
They started in 2020, they called SuperSport Premier League, SuperSport La Liga, SuperSport ESPN, SuperSport NBA, and more.
And finally, SuperSport says they're still keeping it for DSTV forever. It is better than SABC Sport. The reason why it's better than SABC Sport, because the commentaries talk about the game and etc. what happened into it.
Before we head over to the last news, like the first yesterday we did about it, here's ads. Stay tuned.
To win big with Vodacom and Pepcell. Win one of 4 VIP experiences. To enter, follow these simple steps. Samsung A06 for only $1,799, save $200. Hisense YA2 Pro Max for just $899, save $100. Recharge with 29 Rand airtime voucher or more and get free 56 gigs. Life's better with Pep.
And don't forget my cough syrup.
Is it a wet or dry cough? Hello?
Don't take a chance. Take Vicks Acta Plus. Unlike other cough syrups, its dual action formula relieves both wet and dry cough. Vicks Acta Plus. Vicks Acta Plus Extra Strong. Extra strong cooling relief from stubborn cough.
Welcome back to outfit7 News. And just like yesterday, the breaks and welcome back as sound is still the same thing like yesterday. And by the way, I saw the girl was coughing because it started in 2018, the worst.
Let's say that to the year, Ben. 2018 is the best year.
Oh yeah, Robert, why they made the smoke get people on? Is it breath or something else?
It's just a code. That's why they show Vicks Acta Plus and the extra strong also came out as well. So anyways, let's head over to the last top story.
Alright, so here is the final top story. The PlayStation 6 is revealed for 2027 for a brand new look for a new console to release to our next generation.
PlayStation 6 is revealed for 2027 because the PlayStation 5 was revealed in 2020, November 12 when it came out. PlayStation 6 might do the same thing for November 12 as well.
And of course, the PlayStation 6 is made by Sony, same with PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, etc. That's why they also be compatible, I think it will be compatible with all PlayStation games, I think.
Yeah, because PlayStation 6 haven't made backwards compatibility in years, because PlayStation 5 was backwards compatibility for the PS4, PS3 was only backwards compatible with PS1 though.
We all know, Tom, and also we want to know that PlayStation 6, the reason why it says revealed for 2027, it may come out 2027 or 2028, but we just need to know what Sony will say about it.
We need to know what Sony said about it because they revealed it, they said it in 2026, they revealed for PlayStation 6. For 2027, it may come out on a holiday or still at work or a normal day.
But I think for PlayStation 6, it might be backwards compatible only for PlayStation 5, because I don't think it will be compatible with PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, or PS2, or PS1. Wherever this is going to play on, it's not going to read. Only PS5 it will.
And finally, Sony is confirmed for 2027 for PlayStation 6. If they not come out 2027, it might come out 2028. Well, let's see what Sony will say about to do with that console.
Alright, so that's all for the news. We're not done just yet, we have two more things. So unlike the first day, the 21st of April, so today we got sports. So go ahead, Angela, and sorry the voice is getting a little bit lower for this one.
Hey guys, welcome with me, Angela. So, we didn't do sport because it wasn't sports day, check on the calendar. So anyways, here is only one sports day. So today is Burnley will play Manchester City will play today at 9 p.m. in the Premier League. So, sorry, that was my smile. Today, Man City might win because they've been scored only for 2 points in a row, or Burnley will only get 1-0. I don't know why, but we will see. Sorry, my voice was a bit squeaky. And also, we don't know if Burnley will win, but we'll see what happens next in the game, but we will see what will happen to this game, though. But then, maybe they might get with 0-0 or 5 or 2 for City, but we want to know, but I'm not in this into Premier League, but I know about sports, but yeah. Excuse me, that was my sneeze. I mean sneeze. Sorry, what am I doing? Anyway, guys, that's over the sport. See you for the next sport if it is one. Now back to talking. Excuse me, Tom and Ben. Thank you very much, Angela. Sorry, that was your Larry went on your nose for a sneeze allergy, but be careful with that. Anyways, one more last thing is weather with Ginger. Welcome back with me, Ginger. With the weather. So here is the weather forecast for today. So today, as of yesterday, today's partly cloudy in Cape Town. Johannesburg is sunny but partly cloudy as well. And Durban will be 20 degrees and sunny. That's it. And then tomorrow, Cape Town will be again sunny, but there's a little bit of clouds. Durban and Johannesburg will be sunny. And sorry guys, it was just dogs barking in the weather forecast video, but that's okay, I apologize for it. And that's it for the weather and your news as well. So anyway, that's all for the weather. That's me, Ginger. And there will be news and weather tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Ginger, for the weather. And sorry there was dogs all around the video from this point from the weather. And that's it for the news again for today.
For more news, videos and more, check out realbbcnews.com because our website has been deleted. We had in the past for the previous years. So anyways, you can download some BBC News for yourself.
I got to agree with Tom because BBC News is 68 megabytes.
By the way, BBC News is not in this country because it's in the UK. So there is one in this country, it's called BBC World News, which is not the right thing. But anyways, I'm Tom.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for watching. See you for the next news tomorrow. Have a good day.